Hey everybody, welcome back to segment 2 of Relentless Talk Radio. This is the health and fitness segment. And so I have Staci Martin and Dave Wiegman from the Flagstaff Yoga Revolution, or Yoga Revolution Flagstaff, one or the other. They are broadcasting from Flagstaff, from their office in Flagstaff. We live in amazing times. So hey guys, tell everybody who you are and what Yoga Revolution is, and tell us about your studio.
Sure, we'd love to. Do that. Go ahead, talk. Yoga studio up here in Flagstaff. We're very to open up the yoga studio for a couple of reasons. To make yoga ready, because it's a little intimidating and exclusive, especially in the West. So we wanted to make welcome to practice yoga, to understand body, mind, and spirit for practice. And so that was I feel like in the year and a half that we've been open, I've been over and over and over again. That's exactly what people were looking for. They would walk in the door and say something about call. Tell us they feel safe, they feel welcome, they don't feel judged.
We've got a bit of a rough internet. Internet connection.
Yes.
When we tested, you tested in the studio. Is your modem a little further away from you than it was before? Oh shoot, we lost them. Let's see if they come back. We have a little bit of a tough internet connection. We're going to go ahead and see if we're... See if we can get them back. There they are. Hello. Hey, when we tested, I think you were closer to your modem. Where's your modem at?
It's downstairs.
We have a full signal.
Yeah, you have a full signal, so we'll just kind of go with it. That's what we do here at Relentless Talk Radio. We just roll with it, right? So you guys were saying when the internet so rudely interrupted us that you that you were trying to make yoga more accessible to people, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And
well, we are.
Called to your studio.
Say that again, Michelle.
Yeah, people were called to your studio, which I can totally relate, because Dave and I kind of accidentally met on Facebook. We had friends in common, so we were called to each other, right? So one of the things that we talked about that you were... Oh, bummer. We've got a bad internet connection. Yeah, you're breaking up, guys.
We're still here.
So keep talking. Maybe. Yeah, keep going.
So what?
Open the door.
Yeah.
An example would be is within the last week or two, several people have walked into the studio because it's beautiful out right now up here in the 80s. We're right on a main street. And they're like, well, I've never done yoga, or I haven't done yoga in forever. So tell me about your classes and so on. Staci mentioned basically all levels. So if you've never done yoga before, come on in and we'll get you set up. And
Now, are you guys a hot studio or are you both?
We're a heated studio. No, we're not hot. So we're a heated studio between 80 and 85 degrees.
Okay.
In my professional opinion, really anything above that is not necessary, and it's unhealthy.
Okay, cool. So you guys have a specialty that you like to focus on is recovery yoga, right? You like to do stuff for recovery, trauma, addictions, that kind of thing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have a weekly class every Tuesday at 6 p.m. It's yoga for recovery, all addictions, all types of recovery, and all phases of it. We've had people literally tell me self-disclose, I'm hours being sober or team for a community to practice with in a safe space. And yeah, we do that every week at this Tuesday.
Well, I am a person in recovery, so I appreciate. I personally got sober and became a yogi kind of like in the same time frame. So I've been practicing for 19 years myself, and I've been sober for 19 years. So for me, it's hard to say which came first, the chicken or the egg, as far as my recovery is concerned, because yoga has always been so much a part of my recovery. So I really commend the two of you for noticing that and kind of putting it out to the community, because I believe that yoga saved my life. There's just no doubt about it. Oh, we lost him again. This is awesome. We tested just prior to the show, and we had a perfectly fine signal before. So this is an opportunity to practice our yoga as we go, right? Patience with the internet. So you guys have some retreats coming up too. You have some retreats this coming weekend, right?
This last weekend. No, I had a workshop last weekend, Michelle. We have a retreat coming up in September.
And then the 13th. That we'll be partnering on.
Yeah, we're both really, really excited and jacked about that.
So tell us about the retreat a little bit.
Go ahead, Staci.
So it's a full moon, harvest moon. We currently acquired, very gratefully, some off-grid land in northern Arizona, and it's amazing. And we saw elk. It's just incredible. So it's gonna be an off-grid retreat. People are available to come up for the full Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday half day, or we're looking to offer just food is included, and out in it will be ride your own lodging retreat. So you come up in a tent, an RV, a van, whatever you'd like to camp in. They'll
fun
vacation, some recovery work, bonfires, music, therapy people, a lot of stuff that's gonna be.
Well, I'm super excited about it. So Relentless Talk Radio and your studio, we're working together to help get the word out about the retreat. I will be there all weekend doing live video, kind of sporadically through the weekend. I'm also coming up in a couple weekends to do rooftop yoga with you and to sit in on some of your yoga teacher training classes. I'm crossing my fingers. We're gonna have classes that day. We haven't closed the loop on that. But tell people about your yoga teacher training program.
Yeah. I'm really, really excited about that. Yoga teacher training traditionally is done in one of two ways. Normally it's done in a sometimes 9-week, very compressed program where people do their teacher training, and that's how I did my 200 hours. Friday night, Saturday, packed. Could go if you could to like Bali, Costa Rica, 8 to 30 days at a resort and do your teacher training there. Also nice, but for most people that doesn't work for them. So my background is actually in education, and the idea of a time constraint for people.
You have a PhD, correct? You have a PhD in education, correct? You have a PhD.
I got to my dissertation in life change, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So yeah, I have an EDS, which is like a PhD light. Okay. But yeah, I used to be a high school teacher. I have a master's in cross culture. I did almost in education. Pedagogically, it doesn't make sense to cram that information, especially something that's as meaningful as and to 9 weeks or 30 days. So what we do at Yoga Rabbit, we started and you can do your piece at your time. If you want to do your 200 hours in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, I'll hold the space for you. You'll be able to fit in a time frame. A lot of the people that we're working with have 2 big rounds of like big waves of people come through them, and they all are working professionals, moms, or people who are just trying to do this, and this is the only way they can do it is through a module type program. So we're excited to be able to offer that. I think it's so smart.
Super smart. I did my training at Dave Ashtanga here in Phoenix and Scottsdale, and that program is different than yours, but similar in the sense that you can break it up into different over a period of time and into different workshops, that kind of thing. And I think it's super important because it's not only a lot of information as far as intellectual information to absorb in that short period of time. It's also a lot of spiritual. It brings up a lot of stuff when you're going through yoga teacher training, a lot of emotional stuff. I mean, you're digging in, and it can be exhausting.
Yeah. And I didn't do yoga teacher training before teaching. It came up for me because it was kind of led that it's something I need to do for me.
Right.
And like, the benefit, happy accident of it all was when I was finished, the studio owners graciously offered me a teaching position. I was like, what? Oh, okay, I'll do this. But that was not my intention.
Cool. Awesome.
And
right.
Hear that more often than late is people just feel like they're called to do it. They don't know that it's going to be meaningful. And
for me, it was just that I'd been practicing for so long that I wanted to get to know like the yoga, you know, like not just go to yoga. I wanted to get to know the yoga. And so it was a spiritual journey for me. And then I ended up incorporating it in with my personal training and teaching classes and that kind of thing. I'm not teaching currently now, but I love driving traffic to yoga studios that are doing really great things. And I think that you guys are. So I'm super excited to be partnering with you. People can go to the Relentless Talk Radio events page and see the things that we're doing together. I will be coming up on the 27th to do rooftop yoga at the, tell me where it is again? The rooftop yoga.
Public house.
At the public house. So I'll be doing that on Sunday morning, but I'll be coming up on Saturday night and kind of hanging out in Flagstaff, and then on Sunday afternoon doing some yoga teacher training stuff with you. So I'm looking forward to that. And I look forward to doing the retreat with you in September, and we'll be talking some more with Relentless Talk Radio listeners about that and how they can get more involved in doing retreats. So I appreciate your time. I think we muscled through with a slight internet glitch. But I think that we will do more of these conversations. Yay. And I look forward to seeing you in a couple weekends. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye, Michelle.
Take care. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.